Hello and welcome to the HarthCast. I'm your host Harthroth, and we got our co-host here, Kevin. We got a great show.
Hank.
It's Hank.
Do not call me that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that.
I do not want. I am seething. Stop changing my name.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. But we got a great show for you guys today. We got some music reviews we're gonna start off with, and then we got a buddy of mine. He's the guest today, my buddy Jarrett. We used to jam.
Or as some people call him, Al.
Some people do call him Weird Al.
Weird
Yankovic.
Al. He's not Weird Al. We can't legally call him that.
I don't even know who he is. He just showed up. It's kind of weird, but
he has a gun.
I guess we gotta get into the nitty gritty of what we have today. So we're gonna start off with some music reviews. First thing we have on the list, Hank. What do we have?
We have song number 1.
What's the first one?
The first one is.
What is it? Tell me. I don't know.
Song Another World.
Another World by Gojira. Wow.
No.
I really like that song. It's got really nice drums and good sounding guitar parts.
I don't.
Let's take a little listen. Holy shit. That's loud. That's louder than I wanted it to be. That's okay. But yeah, this song, it's got some really good guitar parts. It's really strong in the percussion area. There's some good techno stuff, like near the middle. I'll skip around to there. You can kind of hear it. I think at this part, yeah, right here. This is it's got real good vocals as well, and there's some choir stuff, and near the end, I think. But overall, it's a really, really great single. I couldn't find anything really bad to say about it, so I guess I have to give it a 10 out of 10. It's a really solid release. It's got basically it's got everything on point. It's everything you would want from a Gojira song. Now, speaking of things people like, Hank, have you heard of Palaye Royale?
Palaye Royale. I'm not too familiar.
It's a pretty decent sized band, but they just released a new cover of Mad World by Tears for Fears. Now this song has been covered a lot, like by a lot of people. So I'm just gonna play a little bit of it because you really get the gist of the song. It's really just the big thing that really changes is the vocals, I guess. And that's really the only thing that really changes in these covers. I mean, they change up the music a little bit, but Mad World itself is really it has a distinct sound, and it's really interesting. But it's a really good cover, but it's really, really an overdone cover. So many other people have done it that it's really just kind of not good in my mind because I've heard it so many times by so many different people. So I'm going to have to give it a 7 out of 10 for being overdone. Now, that was a little intro to the music reviews there. We're going to move on to a new album from Kill Lincoln. Yes, a ska band. I know. I'm a degenerate. Can't complain. That's the new album. Now, I really am a fan of ska. I know. I'm sorry to disappoint fans of the show who've been loyal and caring and have believed in me. But sadly, I do like ska.
Yeah.
And
so,
honestly, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect a ska release in 2020, especially a good ska release. And that's what this is. This is one
most
of the
fans didn't expect you to come out as a ska.
I know.
Ska fan.
I know. I'm ashamed myself, but I do think coming out this way is really the best option for me to continue on in my artistic way. But let's take a little listen to some of the songs. We got a few favorites that I've lined up. We got Civil Surgery. Now, any ska song is gonna have some brass in it, but especially this album, it's got some really strong numbers in the brass section, and I gotta say, it works amazingly. It's a beautiful melody. Throughout the album, you can really, it's really, every single song is different, but they still have that ska feel. And that's really something I like to look for in an album. You don't want everything to sound the same, but you also don't want everything to sound too different, especially if you're going for a genre like ska. But this is Quarantine Dream. It's a very good song. Great drums. The drummer of this band, I do believe, no, I don't think it was this band, but some band. I think it might have been this one. The drummer got like a Grammy or something. And it might have been this one. It's either that or Gojira. I think it's Gojira, though. So, if Hank could do a little fact check on that, that would be great. We talk about Confession Obsession, which is another great song on this album. It starts off nice and slow, and then it moves into the harder stuff. The distortion really kicks in. And I gotta say, it's a really great song. And that's why it's on my favorites list from this album. And of course, Ignorance is Bliss. That's a great start. You hear that just rapid guitar? Oh man, that's great shit.
Yep, I'm pretty sure Gojira won an award.
Yeah, Gojira. That was
nominated
Gojira.
for 2 Grammys.
But the drummer got a best drummer, didn't they? In 2017?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, so it was Gojira. But anyway, this album, holy crap, it's good. This is, if you are even remotely interested in ska, add this to your playlist, because this is the good stuff. Overall, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. This is one of the best album releases I have ever heard from a ska band, especially third wave ska, stuff like that. And if you like that sort of sound, if you like that sort of feel, go check it out. And their band name is Kill Lincoln, which I appreciate. I appreciate the assassination of presidents. Not that I would or endorse that. I just appreciate the act. Anyway, Hank, how do you feel about the assassination of presidents?
The assassinations of presidents. Sometimes it's just necessary. I mean, I'm not gonna say do it, but
we do not endorse the assassination of presidents. We only appreciate it. But only the cool ones. Only the cool ones.
Historically, I'm just saying the banks, they didn't like some presidents. I'm not saying they hired the people to kill JFK, but I'm just saying they got a lot of help.
Wait, Hank, are you Lee Harvey Oswald? Are you a soul in a sword?
No, I don't. Nate's taking pay from the banks to shut me up, because the banks don't want people finding out that they're Ponzi schemes. So they paid off Lee Harvey Oswald to kill JFK so that they could have more laws put out in Congress to assist them.
This is true. That's
true.
But
I'm not joking.
You know what else is true? We're gonna transition into TV review. Have you heard of Star Trek Lower Decks?
I have not heard. What is this Star Trek?
It's a new Star Trek show that's coming out right now. It's animated. It's got this 2D animation.
It's not answering my question.
What's Star Trek? What's your question?
What is Star Trek? What's the Star Trek you're talking about?
Star Trek. It's a bunch. It's set in the future. You got the spacemans, and it's a space. It's a space navy.
You're telling me that these people take treks to stars.
Yeah, that's basically it.
They hike on stars.
No, they hike. Yeah, that's what they do. Anyway, they made a new Star Trek series, Star Trek Lower Decks, and that's the animated series. And I recently watched the first episode because that came out last week. I've got to say it was okay. It had so much more potential. I get it's the pilot, and it needs to set something up, but it kind of didn't do that as well as it could have. And I'm gonna keep watching because I want to keep up with the canon, of course. But I do have to say it was a little underwhelming. Some of the characters were kind of annoying. I didn't really get the humor. Some of the humor. Yeah, there's not too much to say about it.
So you could say it's kind of like an alternative Voltron?
You could say that in the fact that it's animated.
Okay. Are we still doing TV reviews or?
I do want to say the show comes out Thursdays on CBS All Access. So if you want to watch, that's where it is.
I kind of want to transition over to something different, a little different.
What do you want to transition over to? What are we going to?
Comic reviews.
Comic reviews?
Yeah.
This isn't in the notes.
This is not in the notes. So I've been reading Umbrella Academy. They put it on Netflix. I watched it first and I liked it.
I haven't seen that yet.
I started reading it and it's really good.
The Umbrella Academy comics?
Yeah. Since I finished the Boys, so I finished the Boys comic. Oh
yeah, the Boys.
Something that's super powered, and I really like it because it gives me my fix of super powered in a pessimistic world, and also time travel.
Oh yeah, time travel. Time travel. That's cool.
It's short though. It's very short.
How short is it?
My 7th issue. I'm already in the 7th issue.
How short is it?
It's like a few pages per issue. It's
really?
It's very short. Yeah.
Oh, I wouldn't expect that from something that was turned into a TV show.
Yeah, most of the TV shows are actually very different from the. They take the base idea.
Yeah, I get that. I've seen that before. Like in.
It's very interesting.
In The Magician. Have you read The Magicians?
I've not.
Have you watched The Magicians?
No.
Well, they made it into a TV show. It's a trilogy. It's Lev Grossman. I would highly recommend it. Oh my god, it is one of the best book series I've ever read. It's basically a spoof on like magical fairy tales. It's like if you have Narnia and you have Harry Potter and you combine it into one, and it's this pessimistic outlook on magic. It's basically magic is depression. And
anyway.
Yeah, it's a really good, but they changed it up and they changed the show from the books a lot.
Anyway, a lot of the characters are jerks in the comic. They're much better in the show, to be honest. I mean, they're still jerks, but they have character explanations for it. Like in the comic, it's just kind of like they're all assholes. But I really like it. It's short, it's quick, the action's good, and yeah.
All right. That's sick.
That's it. We're gonna move on to our interview with Weird Al.
Our interview. How you doing? Jarrett?
I feel fantastic.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, I'm glad. You're feeling good.
What was it like going to France?
It was terrible because I didn't go to France.
Dude, you didn't go to France? That's lame.
Yeah.
Dude, France doesn't even exist.
Dude, France doesn't exist?
I doubt that.
I don't think
Wyoming
that's right.
Have you ever met a French person?
Yes.
Yeah, Malo.
Dude, I'm Canadian. There's a whole French part of Canada.
Yeah, Quebec.
It's Quebec.
Okay, so you're part of the propaganda.
I am part of the.
You're part of that whole lie.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not
aren't real.
Yeah.
France isn't real.
Because it is real. It's not a lie. Are you?
It's not a lie. It's not a lie. I swear.
Do you take vitamins? I
don't believe you for a second.
Do you consume Flintstone gummies? Like, have you taken your medication?
Yeah, what's up with Flintstone gummies?
I have. I'm not saying I have.
Can we talk about your new hit song, Al? When is it gonna release? We heard you're coming out with a new album. Can you give us a sample?
Actually, that is interesting. Do you have any musical projects right now? Because we used to jam together. We used to, for those who don't know, we used to be in a band together. Joe Rogan and the Hulk Hogans.
Yeah, until
I miss them. But yeah. Are you working on any other musical projects at the moment? Got any plans? Any ideas?
I'm completing, but never finishing. So that's my artistic process right there.
Yeah, I get that.
So there's that. And then there's no one to play with because stuff.
Oh yeah,
And,
stuff.
It's kind of a problem. It's literally what?
What was that, Hank?
Hiring people from Craigslist.
From Flintstones?
No, from Craigslist.
Craigslist. He wants to hire people from Craigslist.
Craigslist. That seems.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Don't get bandmates on Craigslist.
I don't know.
That's bound to get you some into the human trafficking or something like that. I don't know.
Safe.
Not to
You're
say
part of the problem.
that. Wait, hold on. Do you traffic humans? Is that a thing you do?
I don't support this at all. I don't support what this podcast has turned into.
Dude, you're the one who brought that up.
I mean, no, I don't traffic human beings. I do engage in traffic when the roads are busy because I drive, but I don't traffic humans. You know what I mean?
This is going to be used against you in court.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to reword that for your testimony.
Let's talk about so that Minecraft guy. What's his deal?
What Minecraft guy?
The one who was the.
What are you
Steve?
on about?
No, the one with the hat, and he built Minecraft. He made the block game. Yeah, I guess you could call him that.
He has like really crazy parties,
all
the time.
He also
like in LA.
He put a hit out on Ethan Klein.
He did put a hit piece out on Ethan Klein.
No,
it wasn't good.
Put a hit,
Okay. I don't think that's accurate, but I'll take your word for it.
Parties. Have you been to this party?
I may have been to a notch party. I can't confirm or deny.
Genuine lie.
That's life. Sometimes you just don't know.
I do know.
You just teleport into somebody's house.
Yeah, I often do that. Look behind you.
But let's talk about powers. What power would you have, Jarrett? Jared, that's a very strange name. Jared from State Farm, Jared from Subway. There's a lot of Jarretts. Why are you reacting that way? Why are you reacting that way at your own name? I was told I was going to be interviewing Weird Al.
No, you were told you're going to be interviewing Ellen, okay?
No, that was before this.
Dude,
and then
why does everybody care?
We need to know why are you claiming to be Weird Al?
Yeah, why did you claim? Why did you?
Can you sing "Beat It" for us, the song?
One, no. Two, no.
Can you sing "Is parody of Beat It"?
I'm not gonna sing "Beat It." That's what you're asking me to do.
Why?
Anyway, back to the serious question. What power would you? Okay, so your God comes down to you. Your Buddhist God or whatever. He comes down to you one day. You're in your bed. You're sweating. You're screaming at him. This strange white man. What is Buddha? Could Buddha be white? This strange Buddhist man looks at you. He says, "My son, I shall give you one ability, whatever you desire." Well, what ability would you ask for?
That's an interesting question.
Okay,
you're sweating, by the way.
Elongated man.
Soaked. Your shirt is soaked. Yeah, we're asking you. Your question. No. During this, it's midnight. You're soaked. You're sweating because you witnessed God come down from the ceiling. Yeah. What do you do? What ability do you ask for?
Okay, I can't make up my mind.
Just
One, I'd
first thing that comes to mind.
be like, Elongated Man from The Flash.
Yeah.
He can stretch and also turn into other people. I would use that.
Is that
so
the ability
convenient.
you want? Is that the ability you want?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
You get to be
I have
elongated
15
man.
reasons why. I have 15 reasons why that's
Elongated
stupid. Like, you're stupid, and this whole thing was just a scheme to expose you. Okay, first off, is stretching powers really original
Okay.
much? Oh my god. Okay. Second off,
Who
how
cares
would
about
that
originality?
Yeah, how would that be convenient? Okay, you would be stretching your limbs. Okay, what about your bones? Would your bones stretch? Would your bones stretch also? You know how painful that would be.
I don't know.
Third
I'm not a
off,
Dude,
scientist.
you could be Elastigirl,
What do
dude. You could be Elastigirl.
What do you stretch limbs? Get the stuff from the top shelf? Oh yeah, you can get manager position, bro, at the Costco now. Listen, man, I'm very upset. I'm very upset. Okay, next question.
All,
next question.
I would barely even use the
stop
stretching part.
interrupting
It would
me,
just be
sir.
to transform
Sir?
into different people.
Sir,
I would turn
ask
into
my
Barack
question?
Obama and walk into any store.
Dude, I
I'm
can.
answering the question.
You can do that already. It's called deepfakes.
By stretching. That is not what you specified. You said I want to be able to stretch.
Dude, I can turn into
No,
Obama right
I
now.
said,
Can I ask my second question? Can I get on with this?
sword, man?
No. You're talking to me. Nate, back me up here.
No, I'm not bad. I think it's a great idea.
Listen, okay.
But I
and
do
the
say you can just turn into a
When you-
Barack Obama with deepfakes, dude.
Here's the situation.
Yeah, but
Okay.
dude, I can do it in real life.
You're walking through an alley, okay, and you see a homeless man getting stabbed by what seems to be Jesus. Would you call
Wait. Before you answer that question, I do want to clarify something. Is the homeless man being stabbed with Jesus or by Jesus?
Jesus
So-
Christ.
So
Jesus
a man is
stabbed
not
with a
stabbing
cross?
him with like a little mini figure of Jesus. It's just Jesus stabbing
it's
him.
just Jesus. He's stabbing the man.
So a homeless man in a robe is stabbing this man.
Yeah, my son, do not worry. The timeline is corrected. Would you call the cops on him?
So if SoCal Christ
No.
did that,
No, not SoCal
No.
Christ. Jesus.
it's like
of
actual
Nazareth.
Jesus.
The actual no. A man that says he's Jesus.
Yeah,
So
SoCal
he
Christ
looks
says
like
he's
Jesus, okay?
Jesus.
A man who says he's Jesus. No, he doesn't say anything. He says, "My son, don't worry. The timeline is corrected now." After he finishes stabbing the homeless guy, what do you do?
Why would Jesus do that?
Well,
I
like
would
he
do
said,
nothing. I
the
would walk away.
timeline is corrected.
Well, why can't he just timeline corrected? Boom. Because he's Jesus, dude. He can do anything.
Well, he had to kill the homeless man to do it.
He could have. Jesus doesn't do that. He gets people to do it for him.
Well, no.
What do you think? What do you think a prophet is? You know, like a.
God, Jesus does the work. Remember, because he was the one that went on the cross. God didn't take the fall. Jesus took the fall.
Dude, fuck Jesus.
Can I say that? Is that offensive? Anyway,
Dude, screw God, dude. He can't even do his own work. What the hell?
The question is, would you call the cops on a religious figure?
Religious figure?
Yeah, a religious.
Would you
Jesus
call the
Christ, 'cause
cops
it's two
on
different
Xi? I don't know how to say his name. Xi Jinping or something like that.
Xi Jinping, yeah.
The
No,
leader of the
no,
Communist
come on.
Party in China.
No.
Would you consider
I
him
would
a
not.
deity?
I would.
Maybe.
You're not answering the question. Would you call the cops on a religious figure? Here's a more realistic question, okay? You and Pope Francis are in the same room, and Pope Francis whips out a gun. Would you call the cops on him?
That's a good question.
What is he trying to shoot me?
No, he just has a gun.
He just has a
building.
gun.
And why would I call the cops on him?
Dude, he's got a license, dude. He's got a license to carry. He's packing.
Now, on the other hand, if he shot me, then I would just die. I wouldn't have anything else to do.
Of course, okay. Pope Francis takes out a gun and shoots you.
You're saying
Do you call the cops?
I'm
Yeah,
dying.
we're gonna run that.
I'm dead now. I
Okay,
can't call the
I'm
cops. I'm dead.
Francis, and I just shot you. I just
Why
shot
are
you right
you
now.
on this?
Are you gonna call the cops? Are you gonna call cops?
Why? Why?
I'm dying.
This is
you're
such a
dying.
stupid question.
Better
am
question.
dying.
Now I do have a better
It's
question.
impossible.
I do have a better question that actually you might be interested in.
Ask me your question.
All right.
Decide which one to answer.
All right. So, if hypothetically, would you rather just
That's the
pee,
problem.
continue
You said
peeing, continue peeing normally, or would you rather only pee like once a year?
This is a stupid question.
No,
and
it's a great question.
you're
Shut up,
repeating
Kevin.
this. You're repeating this.
There's like just one day where you pee, and you pee for like 12 hours.
12 hours?
Yes, straight. 12 hours straight, or you just pee normally. Would you give
Can
up
I
the
sleep through it?
daily piss? I mean, probably.
Dude, because I'd have to take a mean shower after that, because if I fall asleep, that's getting all over me. So I got to take a shower. So I don't know if it's worth it.
Well, I mean, I did calculate this, and on the low end, if saying that if you pee about 6 times a day, which is the average, for about 30 seconds, which is like a lower average, you pee for about 18 hours a year.
Mm-hmm.
But like over a stretched amount of time. So
okay.
would you rather save 6 hours on the low end? It's actually 18 to 24 hours. I've done the math. I've done the calculations. So would you rather save 8 to 12, like 6 to 12 hours, or do you want to just stretch it out, but with more time?
Well, here's the thing. Am I in pain? Like,
no, you're just you're just
day,
peeing. You're just peeing.
No, like up to the leading day, like whenever you really gotta go, you really gotta go.
No, you just don't feel it. It's just there.
Day leading up, is it just like
No, if nothing changes, like you feel fine when you do it, and before you do it.
Sure.
I knew it. I knew it. Ethan will be so happy you said that.
I don't know who Ethan is, but...
Dude, you don't know who Ethan is, but we do. And he will be very happy you said that.
He is.
He came up with that hypothetical, and he is adamant about it.
Here, I got a hypothetical for him.
Oh, you got a hypothetical for Ethan?
Yeah.
All right. Call him out right now. Ask.
Yeah, you want to invite him to a call?
You want just get Ethan in?
No, he's not busy right now.
He's not busy. We could do that.
I'm
You
on
want
the
a secret
yeah,
special
sure.
guest? Secret special guest? Oh my god. Can we do this?
Secret special guest? Sure.
I don't know. Yeah, get him in the call. Get him in the call, dude.
You get him in the call.
No, I'm not getting him in the call. Okay, we're not getting him in the call. Never mind.
Fine, I'll add him to the call. I'll add him to the
Okay. This is so dumb. All right. While we're doing that, I guess. Like I've been getting into painting Dungeons and Dragons minis. I bought like some paints for them. And I painted like 4. Ah, he's come. Ethan is here. Our secret special guest in the HarthCast. It's Ethan.
I'm so sorry. I'm so
So our guest today, Jarrett, has a question for you. A hypothetical, if you will.
Okay.
Jarrett, would you like to
call me Mr. Hypothetical?
Mr. Hypothetical?
Yes.
Okay, so hypothetically, if you were on Mars with like all the gear you needed for like maybe a year of life,
Yeah.
would you try to go back home, or would you try to live on Mars for the rest of your life?
I mean, you can't. I mean, it depends on what you have. You know, if you got potatoes and stuff, then you can grow.
Yeah, exactly.
Things.
You got the Matt Damon setup.
Yeah.
This is a really underwhelming hypothetical. I thought it was going to be something cool.
Dude, I thought of this.
It's Hank Banks. Okay, listen. Listen here. Okay, here's the hypothetical. Okay, the Pope
Listen,
shoots
we shipped
call
Ethan out here
the
for you.
Okay, so here's
Hey,
my
okay,
hypothetical.
Here's the real hypothetical. You have two
No,
Batman
I want to
actors.
hear. I want to hear Ethan's hypothetical. What's it?
You have Val Kilmer, and then you have Michael Keaton. You have to shoot one of them, and you get to live inside their skin. You get to be both.
Why
both.
with the hypothetical not you just become this person?
Yeah, wait, who's the
Alright.
people again?
I don't know.
Because,
Listen,
because
I know
we
actors. Oh, come on, I'm Mr. Hypothetical,
because-
not Mr. Actor.
because
alright?
the sword guy got weirdly specific with his hypothetical, telling me that I was sweating on my bed at midnight and I was soaked in water.
All right, here's my hypothetical. All right. So if you could, would you have only one day that you peed? You know?
He already
Like,
answered this
I
one.
already answered this one.
He said yes. He said yes.
They stole my hypothetical.
I did.
Yeah,
missed
I-
the
We
hypothetical.
credited you. That's why we brought you here, dude.
Okay, fine. Well,
I
my
said
purpose
that
is
they-
gone
all right.
without that.
Anyway, okay, here's my hypothetical. All right. So, oh god, oh no, oh god, oh no.
Sorry, we're playing Minecraft. I made it.
Okay, so
Um,
like you're in a room with Pope Francis and he shoots you. Do you call the cops on him?
he shoots
Why do you
me,
like
where
this
did-
one?
The
Where does
dumbest
he shoot
hypothetical.
me?
This is the worst one.
Like, does he
He
shoot
just
me
shoots-
in the
he shoots
leg
you
or
in the
like an
chest.
arm?
No, like in the chest.
Yeah,
You're clutching
like
your
cops
chest.
on
you have
him?
your phone out.
It was probably an imposter. The real Pope would not. The real Pope would never do such a thing. So
Okay, well, okay,
What
here's
if
a better.
it's
here's a
obviously an
better one, here's a better
imposter.
one. Okay, here's a better one. What happens? Okay, so there's say the Pope and you are in a room and he just has a gun out, right? He doesn't shoot you or anything. He just has a gun.
He just threatens me, or
What
does
do
he
you
just have it?
No, he just has a gun in a public place.
Does he have a license?
No.
Does he has a? He doesn't. Oh, then you gotta report that, dude.
You're not allowed
No,
to
it's
have
the Pope, bro. Come on. The Pope. You know, he's
You-
allowed.
you-
to
The
do
Pope
that.
is dope, dude.
It's his
The
catchphrase.
the Pope is dope.
Yeah, that's his catchphrase. I wouldn't report him. I just, because he probably wants to practice defense. He wants to have a good self defense protocol if he's ever attacked by those filthy those guys.
Infidels.
Just assorted enemies of the Catholic religion, of the
Oh.
Catholic sect.
Literally everybody on Earth.
In
Yeah,
case there's
everyone-
a reverse crusade,
Yeah.
Gotta
yeah.
hate
In
those
case
reverse
everybody wises
crusades.
up.
Yeah.
The Protestants, they
you know-
come swinging, like
Yeah,
we've
they
had
come
enough.
in, they say you can't buy your way into heaven. I say God needs money. All right. He's having bad times. He's hit a brick wall in his investments.
Jesus needs that cheddar cheeses,
Yes. Have you heard of Jesus?
Jesus.
He's my guy. He's the man.
He's my dad.
He's my
Dude,
father.
Jesus is your dad? Are you
No,
Jesus
is
too?
my dad.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Jesus. He's got many powers. He can turn cheese into cheese. He can turn I think that's actually it. I
That's his
think he
only
just
power?
makes cheese. Yeah. I think he's
Oh.
just a cheesemaker. He turns milk into cheese. I
Turns water
I thought
into
he said-
wine. Am I right, guys? Am I up top?
I turn water into pee. Am I Jesus? Ayo. Am I right, fellas?
Well, we are
It's
getting
like
we're getting
This is my
close to the 35-minute mark.
Oh yeah.
And so we do have to end off the episode here.
Guys, just always remember these 4 important words.
Uh-oh, he's
I don't
gone.
get it.
never been said
He's
better.
gone. Whoops. Well, thank you
I think the
guys
more-
for sticking around this long if you have.
I think the moral
Real-
of this podcast is just believe in yourself.
I think
and
I
not
need
your
to get
friends.
into this contract.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is great. If you're on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, make sure to follow. If you're on our various if you're one of our many audio listeners, make sure to give the podcast
Is
a
it
little
mini?
follow.
Is it mini? I guess
Follow me on
check out our
Instagram.
sponsor.
Follow me on
Oh
Check
yeah,
out our
we'll put
sponsor.
what's your Instagram?
Just put it up on the screen.
I'm not
You got it.
I'm not going to do that. Just say it.
Hold on, I gotta
It's
look
like
at it.
stepdad.official.
Yeah, stepdad official.
At
That's my name.
stepdad.official. Follow.
You'll find my face.
You will. Anyway, thank you for being on here. And we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.